Hi, it's the Brooke, that gratitude guy. Hanging around home plate. About a week or so ago, a buddy of mine was asking me about something. I think it was a speaking engagement. He says, "What happened to you and that company? You've been talking to him." And I said, "You know what?" I said, I keep in touch with them. I said, in a sense, I said, I'm sure I'll get to speak for them at one of these points. When something comes up, there'll be the perfect opportunity. But I said, it's kind of like I'm hanging around home plate. And it's all about persistence. If I just hang out around home plate, to use the baseball analogy, maybe they'll go, "Hey, who's that kid? Let's let him take a swing at the ball." And I thought about how many times in our in our lives we've talked about never giving up. I said never, ever, ever, ever give up, like Winston Churchill said here several videos ago. But I thought about all the examples in my life where persistence has paid off. I remember as a kid, I was about 10 or 12, and my dad gave me this old lawnmower with an engine on it. He says, "Here, you can make this for your go-kart." And of course, I should have figured out later the thing didn't work worth a darn. But I kept pulling on that string over and over again. I took it apart. I must have tried to start that thing over the course of a year, maybe 2 years. And I was changing spark plugs and changing the wire and changing the little carburation thing and putting gas in. Everything I think of. Pull. Never ever started. And then one day it just started up. I still haven't quite figured out what I did right or what happened. But I remember just staring at that motor thinking, "Are you kidding me? It's working. Holy oh cow, I'm so glad I never gave up." So think about that with any of these things. I talked the other day about a T in the road where you got to go left or right. Think of all those things that you really, really got persistent. And sometimes, and you got what you desired. But sometimes it's just about hanging around home plate, just sticking around. Don't give up. So when they say, "Hey, you, it's your turn to take a swing at the ball," and that might be your opportunity of an entire lifetime. You never know. So use gratitude to be grateful for that persistence, that patience. Patience is, in fact, a huge virtue. So be writing in that gratitude journal. Be grateful for the ability to hang in there, to hang around home plate. You might get called up to take a hit. That's it for today. Have a grateful day. We'll see you tomorrow.